Hello and welcome everybody to the Goddess Toaster Show. I'm your host, Queen Tosa. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for returning. We are here to pay our condolences to Queen Elizabeth II. She has went off to glory. If you are unaware of why you are here, please go ahead and look in the description box and we'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming back. Today is a sad day over the seas. Oh yes, today is just a sad day. Queen Elizabeth lived. She was unalive today, and they were saying that she went peacefully. So Queen dies at 96. So we're definitely going to cover the story. And before we cover the story, let's go ahead and give acknowledgement and give a moment of silence. All right. Britain's Queen Elizabeth II died peacefully on Thursday, according to a statement from the Buckingham Palace. She was 96. The news of her death came just hours after the palace announced that the Queen's doctors were concerned about her health and were keeping her under medical supervision at Balmoral Castle. The British royal family's estate in Aberdeenshire, Scotland, where she has been vacationing this summer. Members of the royal family, including the Queen's four children, quickly gathered by her side at Balmoral, according to their respective spokespersons. She died that afternoon. Elizabeth was Britain's longest reigning monarch. She ascended to the throne in 1952 and in June celebrated her Platinum Jubilee, marking 70 years as Queen. Her eldest son, Charles, Prince of Wales, will take his mother's place on the British throne as King. Charles' wife, Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, will become known as Queen Consort. The Queen's eldest son and new King of England released a statement following his mother's passing. The death of my beloved mother, Her Majesty the Queen, is a moment of the greatest sadness for me and all members of my family, Charles said. I know her loss will be deeply felt throughout the country, the realms, and the Commonwealth, and by countless people around the world. The statement continued. A statement from His Majesty the King at the time of the Queen's death. The death of my beloved mother, Her Majesty the Queen, is a moment of the greatest sadness for me and all members of my family. We mourn profoundly the passing of cherished, sovereign, and much loved mother, and a much loved mother. I know her loss will deeply felt. I know her loss will be deeply felt throughout the country, the realms, and the Commonwealth by the countless people around the world. During this period of mourning and change, my family and I will be comforted and sustained by our knowledge of the respect and deep affection in which the Queen was so widely held. That was on Thursday, September 8th, 2022. UK lowers flag to half-mast as rainbows appear. The UK ordered all flags to fly at half-mast in the wake of the Queen's death Thursday. In a bit of fortuitous timing, the rain clouds eased up following the announcement, and rainbows appeared over Buckingham Palace. Wow. So as she passed, like rainbows started appearing. U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi also ordered the flags to fly at half-mast over the Capitol in tribute to the monarch, according to her Deputy Chief of Staff, Drew Hamill. Speaker Pelosi has ordered the flags at the U.S. Capitol to be flown at half-staff due to the passing of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. How the British royal line of succession changes. With the passing of Elizabeth II, there is a new line of succession to the British throne. The Queen's oldest son, Charles, the Prince of Wales, is now the king. Members of his direct family, including his sons, Prince William and Harry, are now higher in the line of succession. In general, succession falls to the firstborn child of their heir and their children, followed by the next oldest sibling of their heir and their offspring, and so on. What comes next after Queen's passing? With the Queen's death comes questions about what happens next, as the world has not witnessed a changeover in Britain's monarchy in 70 years. The UK government and the royal family have been planning for years to ensure a smooth transition after the Queen's death and to appropriately honor her history-making reign. Buckingham Palace announced Thursday that Queen Elizabeth II has died. She was 96. The Queen died peacefully at Balmoral this afternoon. The palace said in a statement the King and the Queen consort will remain at Balmoral this evening and will return to London tomorrow. Oh, wow. Elizabeth is survived by her three sons, Charles, Prince of Wales, Prince Andrew, Duke of York, and Prince Edward, Earl of Wessex. Her daughter, Anne, Princess Royal, her 8 grandchildren, Prince William, Duke of Cambridge, Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, Princess Beatrice, and Eugenie Peter, and Zara Phillips, Lady Louise Windsor, and James Viscount Severn. She is also survived by 12 great-grandchildren. Her oldest son, Charles, succeeds her as king. His wife, Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, is expected to become Queen Consort, a title that Elizabeth requested at the time of her Platinum Jubilee in June. Charles' oldest son, William, is now heir apparent to the throne. Wow, so William will be next, I'm assuming. Biden brief on Queen's health. White House says U.S. President Joe Biden has been briefed on Britain's Queen Elizabeth II and will be updated throughout the day concerning news out of the United Kingdom. Given the reports of her health, White House spokesperson John Kirby said Thursday, his and the First Lady's thoughts are solidly and squarely with the Queen today and her family, Kirby told reporters. Biden also expressed that his thoughts are with UK Prime Minister Liz Truss, who took office on Thursday and is currently taking part in a previously scheduled phone call with Biden and other allies focused on continued support for Ukraine, according to Kirby. I can tell you that in this video conference that the president is having as we speak, I can tell you that he did convey to Prime Minister Truss, who is on the video teleconference, that he and Dr. Biden are thinking very much of the Queen and the family and the people of the United Kingdom, Kirby said. So, without further ado, let's just go ahead, acknowledge the Queen. Rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace. What a tragedy, you know? And let's get into some housekeeping. We have Ebony in the building. She says, "Hi, Toast. I'm working, but I have you on in the background." Shout out to Ebony. And thank you so much for coming by. Ebony says, "Great job on covering this." Absolutely. You know, we are live in the field. Queen Elizabeth II, RIP. Absolutely. Gifts are definitely appreciated. So follow those rules right there in the comments. Ebony says, "Follow Queen Toast on Instagram." Yes, follow me. I just smashed the like button. Did you? Let's please hit that like button. Listen, we wanted to come and bring you guys the 411 on Queen Elizabeth II's passing. Our condolences go out to her, the family, and those that are affected. Death and grieving is pretty hard, pretty tough. And I just ask that you guys definitely lift the Queen up. If you are, able to pray for peace and understanding, and that family can get some healing. So without further ado, we definitely will be back tonight. Oh, Lord. This is sad, but we will definitely be back tonight. And I was thinking that I will have a StreamYard link going here tonight, but I don't think that I will be streaming here tonight. So it will be on mute, but we will be streaming live on another platform. So let me just go ahead and bring this up real quick. Uh-oh. Okay, so give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and share the screen. Because we will be back tonight, and child, we have a lot to cover. So before we get into all of the things, let's go ahead and watch this right quick. Okay, so Kandi Burruss employee unloads rounds. Outing season, industry man, G-Spot, and Youth Child. Oh yes, honey, the G-Spots are out. Make sure you set your notification bells to all. And also, when it says notify me, click on notify me so you can get notified when we go live. But child, we have a whole situation here. Let me see. So I want to actually go ahead and read. Oh no, so the thumbnail is right here. So here, I'm gonna have to go back. So we have Nicki Minaj, we have Todd and Kandi Burruss Tucker. We have Shauna Brooks and Benzino. We have Fivio and his girlfriend. Child, we also have what's her name? Tokyo Vanity. It is a lot to discuss this evening. I'm telling you, it is a lot to discuss. So make sure you wonder. Make sure you wander on over to set those notifications. I wonder whose next queen will be. Okay, so what they're saying is the next queen. I'm assuming that is going to be. Let's see, because it was just on the tip of my tongue. So being that her son William is going to be up, so they're going to push his wife into queen consort. So that would be queen consort. I'm not really sure, but you know what? I had a feeling that lady was going to go. I knew this year that she was going to go. I've been actually not really doing my research, but listening in to other stories on how that, oh my goodness, Princess Diana had come to fruition, and she showed up this year. And the way, rest in peace, Diana, Princess Diana. Rest in peace to her. But oh my goodness, these are all alleged situations, and I won't unpack it today. And the reason why I won't unpack it today, because we are mourning the Queen. And so, with due respect, girl, don't she give you she has that look, honey. She has a look, honey, that everybody remembers and everybody knows. But we'll definitely tear off into some situations. Some situations. Look at Harry. That man is just so handsome. That man is just so handsome, honey. Look at Miss Meghan Markle. Beautiful. Mm, mm, mm. It's just a sad day overall. Well, without further ado, I want you guys that if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or if you have any information that could help me into covering this story, definitely sound off in the comments. You guys have the social media. Make sure you check out my About station on my YouTube channel, and all my links are posted there. Wherever you want to find me, the links are posted there. We will see you guys later on this evening at 9 p.m. Central Time. Make sure you have your notification bell set. Make sure you are ready to dive into what is unpopular. It's going to be a very uncomfortable conversation. If you have friends that, have a difference in opinion, definitely bring them by. That is all that we have for you today. Thank you for coming by the Queen Tulsa Show. I'm your host, Queen Tulsa, and we are out.